You're tuned in to episode number 5 of the Local Lowdown. Zach Bischoff here to discuss our agenda for this afternoon, or whenever you're listening to this. First, we're going to talk about the Women's World Cup up through match day number 7. We are then going to talk about um, the our Steelers predictions and things regarding that, win totals and how much and stuff like that. And lastly, we are going to talk. Danny specifically is going to talk about NBA news and notes in the NBA offseason. All coming your way next, right here on the 5th edition of the Local Lowdown podcast. Hello and welcome to episode number 5 of the Local Lowdown. My name is Zach Bischoff, and I am, as always, okay. Let's try that again. Hello and welcome to episode number 5 of the Local Lowdown. My name is Zach Bischoff, and I am, as always, joined by
Danny Chandler.
All right, thank you, Danny. I see you joining us from a different location today. I hear he's joining me on vacation. I'm going to keep the location confidential for safety reasons. But yeah. So Danny, just your thoughts first of all. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Zach. How are you, man?
Good, bud, as always. Also, our ticker and our show rundown, as always, brought to you by Danny Channel. So you actually did something for once. You wanted
Took me long.
Yes, I know. And well, he has it now. So there's this glorious ticker, all done independently by Danny Channel. And also,
Are you surprised, Zach? Are you surprised?
Yes. All right, and I gotta get a new freaking camera because I need to shave it. And anyway, the show rundown for today. I need you to lean to your right, Danny. By the way, you're right. You're a little off. Anyhow, first we're going to talk about the Women's World Cup as we sit here on match day number 7. So, Danny, just your thoughts on the tournament so far, and also in the second part of that question, keys. Well, first of all, your thoughts on the U.S. Women's National Team's next match, which takes place this evening at 9 p.m. in I don't know where. It's either Australia or New Zealand against the Netherlands. First, your thoughts on the game, and second, keys to victory.
Yeah, for sure, Zach. And that's always great to be with you, man. No, obviously the U.S. Is about to kick off a highly anticipated matchup between the U.S. and another one, Zach. It was a rematch of the 2019 World Cup final, where the U.S. did beat the Netherlands, but it's no secret, Zach, that the Netherlands are a very good team. So they're super organized in terms of the way that their back line lines up and their midfield. Zach, they're not as from my observation, Zach. They're not as top heavy as they were. Like their attack isn't as great as it was 4 years ago, but they're still they close down space super well. They're just very organized in terms of how they approach the game. So the U.S. got to be sharp in many aspects here, Jack. I would say that the biggest key for the U.S. would just be finishing the chances, right, Jack? Finishing when we have goal scoring opportunities, because we didn't do a ton of that against Vietnam. And against another ones, it's not we're not gonna have 27 chances playing against a tougher competition. So that's the biggest key, I think. Defensively, I think the biggest key would be just staying disciplined, right? Not letting the Dutch get away with not giving away cheap fouls or anything like that. But Zach, I'm super intrigued to watch this game and super I think this will be a great game.
Yeah, I think this is going to be one of the games to watch in group what is it, letter group hold on, it's group E. I think it is going to be one of the games. I think it's going to be the best game of today. I mean, I watched this morning, obviously Republic of Ireland making their World Cup debut this morning, I believe, and they actually were able to score first in the 5th minute, I believe,
Yeah.
on a direct kick in from a corner kick into the net. I have not seen video of that. I tuned in just as the celebration was happening, just after I woke up this morning. And that's the other problem with the World Cup is that it's over in Australia and New Zealand, so most of the games are happening either late at night or in the middle of the night when most of us on the East Coast here are sleeping. But sometimes they do tape delay the games. But I have not seen that been unfortunate. Yeah, I think the U.S. really needs to, as Danny mentioned, cash in their opportunities. I mean, they had a lot of them. I mean, the shots were 27-0 against Vietnam.
I believe so.
That game should have been more than what was it, 3-0?
Yes.
Yeah, it should have been a lot more than 3-0. I mean, given that the U.S. now they outscored, I believe it was Taiwan last World Cup. I believe it was scored 13-0 in the opening round of play, or in the opening game of group play rather. Now Megan Rapinoe and those players that were on limited minutes will be playing a full 90 this evening, because I feel like they obviously have to do that, because I don't think you would want to risk injury in a game like that. Danny, any final thoughts on the U.S. versus Netherlands taking place at 9 p.m. this evening?
No, Zach. I mean, I think you make a great point, Zach. We saw that in the first game. Sophia Smith really stepped up. But I don't want to criticize the quote unquote veterans of this team, because U.S. soccer would not be U.S. women's soccer would not be what it was without them. But you look at Alex Morgan, Mr. Piquet, Mr. Penalty kick. Megan, did not seem to have her best showing 20 minutes in. So I think, again, another key is going to be, having those veterans, step up, having them, kind of lead the charge, and just kind of, again, get the younger players going in the right direction. Because obviously, this team had a ton of youth talent, man. I think they got 4 Stanford players recently out of college on their roster, which is incredible. And I think that this next generation really something special with Sophia Smith and Naomi Girma. But it's going to be. I'm intrigued to watch, just the younger players step up, but also the veterans, kind of leading them along.
All right, yeah, that game once again, not U.S. versus Netherlands, 9 p.m. tonight, and I believe that game will be broadcast on Fox around the world. All right, or at least in the United States. All right, next we are going to talk about. It is almost our favorite time of year here. It's almost time for football. Our Steelers expectations, predictions, and other news and notes. As Danny mentioned in the crawler down below, the Steelers do report today to St. Vincent College today for the beginning of training camp. Danny, your thoughts and overall predictions on position battles and anything, and specifically your thoughts on the wide receiver room.
Yeah, Zach, for sure. I am super excited that this players report to St. Vincent College, because it is the start, as you mentioned, Zach, of football season, which I just really enjoy. Zach, I think that the wide receiver room is probably the position group for the Steelers that looks the best on paper, but that we just don't know how they're going to gel. I think we have a ton of weapons. We have, Allen Robinson, a veteran guy, coming in, which I think that'll be great. We got, I'm really hopeful that, George Pickens can make that jump in his sophomore season. I'm really hopeful that, Pat Freiermuth, and Deontay Johnson can get going. These are all players, Zach, that I think I'm not sure where to put the quote-unquote expectations. And I know our segment title is Steelers expectations, but the wide receiver room, I think it all depends on how they gel together, Zach. I really think that's that's going to be the biggest key. Okay, what are the roles of all these guys? I think Deontay Johnson is going to have to. I mean, we're paying him a ton of money. Zach. He's got to make clutch catches because Deontay Johnson, for as good as he is, didn't have any touchdowns last season. I don't remember correctly. Like we need that type of. He's obviously super talented in terms of route running, but we need him to kind of take that next step. So I'm excited to watch specifically how the wide receiver room develops. I think it's going to depend a lot upon play calling and play selection. But I'm kind of obviously I'm going to tell here, and we definitely have thoughts as we see coaches in training camp and all that. Who seems to be playing well. But this is a little puzzling to me, Zach.
Yeah. Sorry, unexpected break there. Anyway, now, Danny, your thoughts on Kenny Pickett's rating in the Madden 24 video game?
Zach, I'll be quite honest. I did not see the number rating. I assume. Go ahead.
Google it.
Google it. That's a great idea. But I assume, Zach, that it's not tremendous. Because I know that people sometimes get so worked up over Madden ratings, and let's see.
No, they do.
Here. But I think that Madden ratings are only so much of the I would much rather have a if I was a player, I'd much rather have a better season, a good season rather than a good Madden rating.
Is the Madden curse real?
I don't think the Madden curse is real. No, Zach. I think that people look to people work too much into that. I mean, let's see.
I think that was a complete joke, by the way. Don't look at it.
Okay.
That was a complete trick question. That was completely. I don't know why I did that, but anyway, Danny. All right, now to the actual next part of the segment and the final part. The Steelers.
I did have one question on deck for you, boss.
Okay.
So we talked about the offense a little bit. We touched on the numerous weapons that we have. Another weapon that I'm really excited to see. Darnell Washington, the tight end from Georgia. I'm really excited to see how he can develop in tandem with Pat Fryermuth. But Zach, I do have a question. Okay, Alex Highsmith, all right, signed a $70 million contract extension. Yeah. What are your expectations for Alex Highsmith? Do you have any thoughts?
I think he needs to have a good year. I think he will. He's developed. What's this? This is his third year. I don't know what year he is.
Third or fourth, I believe.
Yeah, he's really developed into a good guy, into a good player. I think he will have a good season. Yeah, you kind of caught me off guard with that question, so points to you on that.
No, one of the horrible defense, but
yeah, I think that guy. I'm more gonna watch the offensive side of the ball, and like guys like Broderick Jones and guys like that.
Right, yeah.
So I'll have more of the offensive side. You can have the defensive side. There you go.
That sounds good. And Zach.
For you.
Yeah, no, I mean, dude, I think that I'm excited to watch the defense too. And I think what I'm getting to, Zach, and I know we might be going a little on the segment, but I'm passionate. I don't know. I get pretty passionate about Stewart, anyways. But anyway, Zach, I'm really cautiously optimistic here, man, because we got guys like Joey Porter Jr. Just signed his rookie deal here, and I want to think that this might be the year that we can get into the playoffs and win playoff games, Zach, because we do have young talent that we really haven't had. We haven't had a ton of big, I guess. I just think that with Kenny Pickett making the jump from his first year to his second, I really think that he's gonna make an even bigger jump than he did. But I'm really excited to see what we do. And I think the national media, I think what's happening, Zach, is that the ESPN of the world, obviously we looked at last year and how that went, and we're kind of people are not giving us a ton of. I think after training camp, Zach, and I think people are starting to do this now. Is realizing, okay, the Steelers are always super consistent. Like Mike Tomlin, never has a losing record. We always find a way. We're always in the hunt up until the last week of the season. I'm just like, I think that the Steelers could make a run this year.
All right. I need that. All right. All right. Now next. Good job, Danny. Next we have the our favorite segment. Favorite part of the segment, the Steelers season predictions. All right. Excluding the NFL preseason, starting with the regular season, September 10th. At home against the 49ers. Danny, win or loss? Rapid fire.
I think it's a win.
Let's see. Browns.
That's a win.
Raiders.
That's a win.
I see where this is going. Texans.
That's a win.
Ravens.
That's a loss.
That's not going where I thought it was. Rams.
That's a win.
Jaguars.
That's a loss. Jaguars, they're sneaky good, man. It's going to be a battle, but I think Trevor Lawrence, probably wins it in the two-minute.
Ooh, sleeper team. All right, Titans.
The Titans are an interesting team, Zach. I mean, oh man, I'm gonna say we win that one.
Packers.
We should win this game, but I think it'll be a loss.
Browns.
Another win.
Bengals.
Loss.
Cardinals.
Win.
Patriots.
Win.
Colts.
Win.
Bengals again.
Win, Zach. Close, but we get it done.
Seahawks.
Was that Seahawks?
Yes.
I think we keep the good time rolling, Zach. I think that's a win.
Ravens.
Loss.
All right, so that was, I wasn't counting.
I think it would be somewhere along the lines of 10-7, 11-6, Zach. And I think the hard part is going to be, and obviously we should definitely get your, I don't know if you want to do your record predictions in this particular podcast.
Yes, I'm going to.
We could definitely do that.
I think that's what I'm going to do next, and then let's see, where are we at? Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that. I think the hard part about the AFC is that there's just so many good teams, and honestly, I mean, if you look at it, 3 of the 4 AFC North teams every year has a chance to make, to go on a run, and I think the biggest key, I had a couple, I think like 4 or 5 wins in a row just then. I wasn't keeping exact track, but the biggest point, I think Zach is going to be starting off strong for the Steelers. Because I think a lot of people, early in the season, you just got to get on a run. You just got to hang up a water before it's crunch time. But games early in the season matter. I mean, there's only 17 games. So I think that would be the biggest key for the Steelers, Zach, is just starting off wrong.
All right. Now we're going to move on to my Steelers season prediction. All right. So starting off with the 49ers. I think that will be a loss.
Okay.
Browns. I think that will be a win. Raiders. I think that will be a close win. Texans. That should be a blowout win. Ravens. I say win. Rams, I say loss. Jaguars, I say win. Titans, I say win by the skin of our teeth. Packers, I say we win. Browns, I say we win. Bengals, I say we lose. Cardinals, I say we win. Patriots win. Colts win. Bengals overtime win.
Yeah.
Seahawks win. And Ravens loss.
So the big observations from both of us. I think we are both, I would say, optimistic, right? And because again, I feel like sometimes I keep saying the same thing because I believe it. I don't see a ton of downside because even look at the offensive line, Zach. We've gotten better in that regard. Broderick Jones, first round talent. I just think that I know that it's going to take a while, and Kenny Pickett is still maturing, and guys like George Pickens, he's got to take that next step. Because I think, I would love to see George Pickens be targeted as much as a number one receiver, because I think he deserves that, Zach. I think Pickett is the new Montana, Jerry Rice. Exactly, because I think they have that connection, and that's why I'm excited. We got young guys. Obviously, we're going to be biased because we're fans of the team and we want them to do well, but we have young guys that can make a difference and are making a difference.
All right, next and our final segment for this afternoon, evening, morning, whenever you happen to be watching this. There it is. The NBA offseason news and notes. Over to Danny for that. Very brief, please.
Yeah, for sure, Zach. Obviously, the NBA is a league that, similar to the NFL, kind of goes year round. Not in the same ways, but we got summer league, we got the draft, we got contract extensions and contracts galore. So the biggest thing I wanted to highlight, Zach, is just the Jaylen Brown, the Celtics star, signed a 5-year, $304 million contract that is all guaranteed. All guaranteed. So Jaylen Brown does not have to play a game in order to get paid. I think, obviously, they obviously expect him to play for 5 years. But Zach, honestly, I was a little surprised by it because Jaylen Brown, is a great 1-2 punch to Jason Tatum. With him and Jason Tatum, the Celtics are a good team. They almost came back to win. They were down 3-0 against Miami, and they almost came back to win, Zach. Obviously, Miami did a good job closing it out. But they're 1-2 punch together. But I'm just super interested to see. Okay, Jaylen Brown signs a 5-year, $304 million contract, which I believe is the most per year in NBA history. If I'm correct in that, I'm just fascinated to see what this will do to the star. To the basketball star, basketball superstar, super team kind of dynamic that the NBA is. Because there's so much, okay, because Jaylen Brown got this, Jason Tatum's going to want this, right? Because so many players think that they are comparable to what the best guys are getting. to the guys that get the most money. So I mean, it's a new. I think it truly is a new era in professional sports. Of so much is dependent upon, okay, how much is guaranteed, right? How much, who gets what's the salary cap looking like? How are we going to divide what we have to the team? So I'm just kind of fascinated to see, okay, what does this contract mean for the future of the NBA?
All right, Danny. Any final thoughts for the people as we look to wrap things up here?
No, Zach. Obviously, always have a good time talking towards you, man. So appreciate having me.
All right, Danny. Thank you very much for your analysis and your work on your recently increased workload here at the Local Lowdown podcast. Once again, tune in to the United States versus Netherlands second group stage match tonight at 9 p.m. We unfortunately will not have play-by-play of that game as we originally teased that. We unfortunately are not able to coordinate with each other on that. We apologize for that. We are looking to hopefully do a game at some point, given may not be a World Cup game. It may end up being one of the friendlies that I saw just briefly here. I saw Wrexham AFC, who is a team that probably none of you have heard of, but there's a show on Showtime, a documentary about team owned by Ryan Reynolds and someone else. But they're all the way down, I believe, in the bottom league of professional soccer in England or the UK. So it was it was Manchester United's it was their 18-year-olds and it was the kids that were playing. So
Yeah.
it was just a fun little note there. Hopefully we're gonna start talking about some Premier League and then college football. So that's what's in the hopper for us right now. But anyway, he's Danny Shamholzer. I am Zach Bischoff, and we will see you next time right here on the Local Lowdown